If you drive your vehicle daily, you know how quickly and dirty your floors can get. You can spill some drinks, you can get mud, you can get sand, and you can even get snow depending on where you live. But over time, this can take a big toll on your vehicle, making it seem less fresh every time you get in. But now imagine floor mats that mold perfectly to every contour of your vehicle's floor, and it can trap water, it can flex in the cold, and it can be cleaned easily with no problem. And you know what the best part is? That they won't slide under your pedals even when your feet are wet, and you know that can be very dangerous. Well, the solution is actually getting all-weather floor mats, specifically the LastFit TPE all-weather floor mat set. They do a fantastic job when it comes to making it fit perfectly for your vehicle. In this case, I'm using 2025 Hyundai Elantra. They fit perfectly. They actually look almost OEM. They did a fantastic job. Let's go ahead and get started with the video, and I'm gonna talk to you about all of the features from these floor mats because they look great, fit fantastic, and they're not gonna be a headache when it comes to cleaning. So the mats actually came in two separate boxes. One of them is for the inside of the car and another one for the trunk. And I thought that was a nice touch because it definitely keeps everything organized and easy to lay out. So opening them up, you can tell right away that these aren't flimsy mat. They feel like great quality and heavy duty, especially the TPE feel that is flexible but solid. And each piece is molded specifically for the Elantra. So instead of random rectangles, you're looking at mats that already match the shape of the floor and the trunk. And it's definitely a satisfying moment knowing that you got the right product and that they were made for this car. All right, guys, right in front of me, I got the 2025 Hyundai Elantra. But before this, I want to show you how dirty this normal mats they get. They get really dirty. They're not really easy to clean because it's cloth. And cloth is not that easy to clean. I got everything, also trunk ready, so I can just install everything. I have it right here. But yeah, as you can tell, this thing gets very dirty. I mean, of course you can vacuum it and just shake it. As a matter of fact, since I'm taking it out, it is pretty dirty, and because of the cloth, all this dirt stays in it and it's not that easy to clean. So let's just shake it. Yeah. As much as we're gonna get before the vacuum. And as you can tell, this kind of fabrics and little hairs, they stay on it. So that's not good. So now it's time to upgrade. And that's exactly what I did. So I started with the passenger side. I removed the floor mat first, and then I placed the brand new one, the LASFIT. And I was actually shocked on how perfectly it fits because it does look OEM and it looks incredible. Already looks even better than before without even cleaning the car. Then I moved to the rear seats and I left the original floor mats in there. I just placed the brand new ones on top from LastFit, and they do actually fit perfectly. So that I give it to them is absolutely 100% fit. And you can tell from the video that it fits perfectly in every single corner. So moving on to the trunk, I did the exact same thing. I just emptied out everything and I left the original one in there, and it fits perfectly again. And just give it a few days so it can actually fold 100% and be completely flat. So I'm extremely happy with the results. The floor mat looks absolutely fantastic. It makes it look brand new and completely clean even without cleaning the vehicle. So here is a few before and after so you can be the judge of it, because I am very surprised and I am very happy to have these. And one of my favorite features being the anti-slip and safety features. These floor mats come with the hook hold down to where they will work together to lock the floor mat in place, and you won't have the dangerous issue of the floor mat sliding into your pedals. And now let me put it into the test. I'm gonna get them dirty, both of them, and then I'm gonna wash them out with just simple water and see which one does best. But even before starting, you can actually tell in the cloth, the OEM Elantra floor mat, it's already dirty with hair-like particles, and every kind of texture is already entangled within the floor mat. So that's hard to take out and you have to do it manually. The first test is just to get some leaves to see which one is gonna be easy to just shake off. I grabbed a pile of leaves and dirt, and I just grabbed the Elantra mat and see how easy it was gonna be to just shake off. And it was good, but not great. Of course, the leaves are gone, but the dirt is still inside of the cloth. But now take a look at when I grabbed the LastFit mat and see how easy it was to remove the dirt and the leaves. My next step was to grab the hose and spray them with some water to see how they would do if I add the dirt on top of it. So I grabbed the pile of dirt and leaves, but by now the LastFit was already trying to dry because I was outdoors in hot weather and the Elantra floor mat was a little bit muddy. And the worst part is that it was already trapping some water in. So imagine if you leave it there for a few days, that's gonna get moldy and it's gonna smell really bad. So now this is where it all comes down to, because cleaning it was absolutely a nightmare. And since it's cloth, the dirt was still gonna be trapped. And I just grabbed a rag so I can just kind of wipe it off. But it kind of made a bigger mess. And when I thought I was done with it, yeah, it kind of looks clean, but there was still dirt inside and the water was still trapped. And now it was time to clean off the LastFit floor mats. And it was without a doubt one of the best experiences ever because it was absolutely simple and all I did was just spray it down with water. And instead of using a rag, I just simply shook it off and slapped it a few times and just left it a few seconds outside so it can dry out. But what makes LastFit unique versus all the competitors out there making all-weather floor mats is that they are using advanced 3D laser scanning for precision in every single vehicle. They're using TPE materials, soft, flexible, durable, and it stands up to extreme heat or cold and it won't harden or crack. It has raised edges, anti-slip backing, and clips and hooks that match the factory standard, so your mats, they stay put. And with the all-weather protection from snow, salt, rain, and even mud, you can keep the carpets clean at all times with less cleaning headaches. So if you drive on a daily and you live in places where it snows, it rains all the time, or even dragging messes from pets or outdoors, these aren't floor mats that are just looking nice. These are floor mats that are going to give you a big peace of mind, keeping your vehicle clean all the time. So get the LastFit TPE floor mats for your vehicle, protect your floors, maintain that clean look, and drive with a peace of mind and comfort every single time. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.